more paperwork. No, just more, things that, aren't going to help us grow these kids into,
And I will say at the elementary level, we are seeing a greater influx of students coming in with higher needs. So I was a sped director for 2 years, and within the 2 years, students who are coming in, transitioning out of children's workshop into, I think that is kind of a big thought too. Our special ed program is busting at the seams with high needs kiddos who need a lot more. That, at the end of the day, they're still responsible for taking these assessments, and so our sped team does an amazing job. So demographic wise, looking to, not saying that that's everything, but I think that's just kind of a consideration as well. We're having a lot more students come in, developmentally delayed, intellectually delayed, with autism, and so we're trying to figure out how do we best support those kids and supporting teachers with those kids too, so.
Chelsea, are the alternative assessments included in the distance numbers?
They are, but only 1% of your special ed population can take the DLN, so last year we had 2 students who should have taken the alternate assessment. We were only supposed to have 1 because we were over that capacity. So it's, yeah.
And I'm not all hung up on test scores. Like, I wouldn't sound like all I care about is test scores or whatever, but I care about all scores. So that was basically my point.
you care about winning in
every aspect.
every little nook and cranny.
So Clayton on there, I want us to win.
Right. And that's
Underwater basket weaving, top of the heap. You know what I mean? Everything. So that was where I was at, and I saw that in the paper, and I thought it was concerning, and so I wanted to bring it up and see what we could do to change it.
Well, I wanna have confidence that, my own son will be prepared for college when he leaves Clayton High School, and right now, I'm worried about it, and,
Without a doubt.
I want all of our kids to be ready, to be successful citizens, successful college students, whatever they wanna be, and then leave, and I don't want us to fail them.
And there's a fine line, I feel like, between like the Chromebook use, right? Because like I felt like I was super far behind whenever I went off to school at Tech. They were like, well, just make an Excel spreadsheet and then blah blah blah. And I was like, what's an Excel spreadsheet? And so I just Excel spreadsheet. So then I had to go like learn all that on the fly. You know what I mean? All these different programs you had to go learn on the fly. So it's like it's all important, and it's hard to like balance, where that is, between all that. So anyway, that's all I have. Sorry.
Okay. We're gonna move to financial matters, consideration and approval of financial reports.
Good evening, Madam President, members of the board. I presented to you the financial reports, and as you can see on the board, financial summary report. Not really too much happening this past month of January, but next one we had to pay some bond payments. So don't freak out about those payments. We're good. Payments are in there. And spring budget is coming up, so don't call or text me. I'm pretty busy. And that's all I have. If you guys have any questions.
Madam President, I would approve the financial report.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the financial report. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Financial report has been approved, and there are no bars and transfers. Strike B. Moving to action items, consideration approval of repealing resolution to approve a special election relating to authorizing up to $4.9 million.
I have a question about that real quick. So this is just like we're repealing it. Does that mean that we're able to move it to November?
With the date.
And we can decide that now,
You're
or does
repealing-
it have to be in here?
You're redoing whatever motion you made in January.
The resolution that was adopted.
Yeah.
Do we have to like cross out, choose a date, or it's just
No,
move
you
it to
just,
November?
all you're doing is repealing that one there, and then if you wanna do it in November, we do exactly the same thing we were doing to get this done in November, but the difference there is that it's gonna fall into the cycle and it doesn't come to a cost to the district to put it on. And I guess you could talk to me a little bit more.
Yes, sir. President, board members, I brought a spreadsheet that I made today, and this is just roughly what the local cost for my office would be a little over $8,000 to run a special election, just for this one. I also brought a calendar that kind of points out all the important dates that would happen if you choose not to repeal this. I did reach out to the state because we have missed the very first date on issuing the proclamation. So I reached out to the state, told them kind of the situation, and they, if you want to go forward with this, they are willing to waive the penalty fees for missing that.
But we sent the letter.
That was stopping the advertising.
Okay.
So you have not actually stopped the special election. So depending on what you guys choose to do tonight, depends on how fast they get the ball rolling
Okay, so
tomorrow.
they said that they would waive those fees.
If you choose to go forward and we've missed those dates, they will waive the fees. If we choose, or you guys choose to not go forward, wait till November, there's no fees because we're essentially, it never happened.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Do you want to see this? This is just the timeline for.
If we repeal this, we have to have a new resolution.
I think there's, when you act on it, there's a new resolution that was included that was prepared by the city attorney, and it'll stop everything, and then you can start everything for November.
Where's the new resolution?
Did you include it in?
It's on the screen. It's in the board packet.
So we can,
We cannot see that.
And I should
It's
add,
called repeal.
as far as the financials that so that 8,000, little over 8,000 is just for like my office and the newspaper. That covers our costs. That doesn't include the vendor that provides the tabulators that reads the ballots, and that does not include the cost for the vendor that prints the ballots and sends them out. You would still be paying them their hourly plus their materials. So you're looking at probably another $3 or $4 grand on top of that. If you wait till November, my office and the state, we assume all those costs, there's no cost to you.
That's pretty simple.
Yes. It's no, simple or cheap matter to run an election, so.
So we make, so we do this as an action item and then we can just put it on the agenda for next month for November. Right?
And all we'd have to talk to Brad Angston, those guys to see, to start the whole process again. So I can talk to them. Once we get this done, I'll reach out to them and let them know that you guys want to move it to November, and then he'll start with his timeline, and then we'll follow the place just like we did this one.
I think they already know. Are they the ones
Yeah.
from Stifle? Because
Yeah.
we talked to them in Santa Fe, because they asked, and said, we know that you're putting this on your agenda to hopefully move it back, we think that's a good idea.
Yeah, because I've been talking to them and going with their advice, and then the attorney they had contracted to do all this is the one that did this resolution to.
And two, by then we'll know about this, either 10 or 8 more.
And I think we have to adjust, we'll have to adjust it by then because we've paid off, and like more time's gone by, right? So our mill levy will have gone down by then. I don't know that we're paying on it, paying it off, so it's going down. Does that make sense?
I think you're right. Yeah, and two, we wouldn't
Might
have
have
to,
it on from
it would be,
or-
it would be half of what
Yeah.
this is.
Madam President, I move that we repeal the resolution to approve a special election related to authorizing up to $4.9 million.
It's been moved and seconded to repeal the resolution to approve the special election related to authorizing $4.9 million. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, resolution has been repealed.
Thanks for saving us a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So, will you email me that, because the minute I get that, that's what stops the clock.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming, Devin.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
absolutely.
I'll hand deliver it to you tomorrow.
Perfect, sounds good.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Devin.
And now, The moment you've been waiting for.
Patient.
Consideration and approval of class of 25 senior trip. Oh, wait, there's
Okay, good evening, Madam President and members of the board. So I'm here today to get approval for our senior trip this year. It is to Oklahoma City, and right now 32 students and 3 sponsors are gonna go. I don't know, we're gonna leave from Clayton at 5 in the morning on May 18th, and then we'll eat breakfast at McDonald's, and then we'll arrive at Six Flags in Oklahoma City at like 12-ish, and then we'll spend 5 hours there, and then go to the hotel, get our rooms. So our rooms are the most expensive part of the trip. It's 1 room per sponsor and 3 students per room. So in total that would be 13 rooms. Then we'll go to dinner at the old spaghetti factory, and then we'll go back to the hotel. The next day we will go to Brickopolis, which is just a fun kind of like arcade mini golf thing, and then go to the zoo for a little bit, then eat dinner, and then ride the water taxi back to the hotel. Then we'll eat breakfast the next day at Hatch, which is just a breakfast joint. And all these places we're going to eat, that includes the tip, because then we'll go to Topgolf, and then Wake Zone, and then we'll go to Heyday for dinner. Then Wednesday the 21st, we'll check out of the hotel and then go to the mall. And then while we're at the mall, we'll eat at the Cheesecake Factory. And then we'll depart from Oklahoma City at 1. And if we're all hungry, we'll eat at McDonald's in Dalhart. But if we're not hungry, we'll just head home. We'll arrive in Clayton at 9:45. And then the sponsors that we hope are going are Cassie, Kirkman is going to drive the bus, and Adrian Hidalgo said he would go. So.
Great. This is nice, good job. Very professional. Madam President, I move that we approve the class of 2025 senior trip.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve the class of 2025 senior trip. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Your senior trip has been approved.
Yay.
Have a great time.
Thank you. Yeah.
That question, does their sponsor know that when that money needs to be encumbered? So that we don't have.
Yeah, we had a meeting with the whole city last week.
Oh, great.
Because you know what's happened in the past, right? Okay.
Yeah, we told them I don't want their freaking money, so get it spent.
Yeah, get it out of here.
I said, I wish we could just give you a check, but we can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, moving to item C, consideration and approval of selections for 2025 Excellence in Student Achievement Awards. We get one award, but there's one award we don't have to pay for, and then if we select one, then we only pay $40. I did make a comment.
This is someone that doesn't work for the school,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
No, they can work for the
They can
school.
work
They can?
Absolutely.
I was just, I don't know if we can talk about this in a minute, but, does Mrs. Kimball volunteer her time? Or is she in the board? She would be.
For junior high,
Oh.
not for, she volunteers for the high school.
Okay.
I was just thinking of Officer Man. I just think that, and just Officer Man, I notice him everywhere. He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
He loves donuts.
What'd you say?
He Love donuts.
He loves donuts.
Yeah, it's a joke.
He, I mean, it's impressive. He's on everything, he's,
I like that idea.
and
He
really,
engages the kids really well.
we need to make the decision now, cause we need to send in the names so they can get the awards.
I was thinking Felicia Cruz. She donates a bunch of her, like, time, and she's out. That's,
Peggy, Peggy?
yeah. Well, I guess-
Daniel's mom.
Daniel's mom.
She makes all the chili.
Chili,
She
donates
makes
her
all
time.
the desserts.
Anyway, she does a lot. I think Officer Man's a great one.
She is, but
I think Officer Man's a great one too. I was thinking of John Kilmer too.
yeah, we can,
Can we do all three?
Well, I thought she was volunteering, so, I mean, there's a lot of people like her who work
mean,
hard
she-
and make a lot of
Basically
difference.
volunteering.
She
Like, it's not much
volunteers.
stuff.
She volunteers at the high school level. But she, you know, she's like.
You know, it's also her idea for the youth playing during basketball. She brought that to my attention and she helped me organize it.
And did they, also donate all the beef for the concession?
She did most of it, yeah. The beef for the chilies,
Yeah.
she did. The Holdings did for a different.
Oh, okay. For the pulled pork.
we've had teachers and, we've had, groups like organizations that we've, talked about before that we've, recognized, so, you know, and did we recognize youth supporters?
I think it wasn't youth sports, it was more Josh and Ricky for,
Because man, the youth supporters, they, you know, do our, sports banquets and our,
That's what we do.
stuff, right?
That's what we do.
But, I don't know. I just think it's like somebody that focuses,
I like the officer man. We were on all our campuses and all of our kids.
For sure.
Safe.
I'm good with that, if y'all are good with that.
We need a motion. Madam President, I'd like to nominate Officer Mann to receive our 2025 Excellence in Student Achievement Award.
A second.
alright. It's been moved and seconded to select Officer Mann to receive our 2025 Excellence in Student Achievement Award. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. All opposed? Officer Mann will receive our 2025 Excellence in Student Achievement Award. Okay, proceed to make sure he's at graduation. He
Only
probably
time he
will.
doesn't show up. He's not there.
Hold on, I'm arresting a shot.
then trust me, I'll get in there, there's
I'm
a
arresting a
in
senior.
there.
I'll be right there.
Just cause the scenes.
Yeah.
I'll make up a sting, I'll make up a sting operation for him.
Oh, there you go.
Got something going on.
I'll
like
you'll
that.
show up with his, you know,
Avid box of
we'll
donuts.
just ask, we'll just invite him to that you.
Yeah. Items suggested for future meetings, I have the resolution for the November election, right? Do we need to vote on that for the next meeting?
Let me touch base with, Brad and see when they want us to do it, 'cause they have to draft it. It probably be similar to the one they just did before, but expect November, so I'll reach out to him right away tomorrow and I'll get some time to.
It would be nice if we could like, I don't know, kinda have it in the works for like this summer and stuff, and then we could really like spread the word about it. 'Cause I think we're gonna have to like really talk to the community to get them behind it all.
I agree.
And if we don't have enough time, which I don't think we have enough time now, so that's why I think we gotta really push for it, or it won't pass.
Right.
Yeah, I hope it comes.
Okay,
We have the policy service readings for 246.
and then I have Paul Durbin that wants to address the board on transportation and some of the law changes and rule changes that you might have to consider changing in our policy handbook. So he'll come in next, for the next board meeting and we'll put him on the board communications and then probably have something that you would have to approve the following meeting. So,
Okay.
unless you wanna,
He needs to look to see what the date is that they have to be.
well, I talked to him a little while ago and I told him that, I could have put him in under my board report, but I said, let's just do it next meeting and then we'll have time to get it done, before, so he'll be out there And then, Ms. Andrea Kiesling is also wanting to get on the agenda, to discuss the gifted plan. We have to have, a gifted for, what's it called, Chelsea? Gifted,
Gifted and talented.
yeah, gifted and talented program. And so she's already developed the plan and so forth, and then she just wants to present it to you guys. So I'll get her on the agenda, and that's all I have for right now.
And then transportation director or supervisor salary. I don't think we're gonna get anyone for that position if we want to talk about.
Say that again, sorry?
The transportation supervisor salary, starting rate is $26,000 a year for 240 days. So, don't think we're gonna fill that position anytime
And
soon.
that includes all the trainings and stuff they have to provide?
No, that's on Paul.
He
He
doesn't have to do that.
he doesn't have to, but he could actually charge on his own for all the trainings that he gives. He usually does it after, not during school hours and so forth. He also, for correct, he gets a stipend for bus driving, and what else does he get? Cause there's a bunch of little things that are his contract
For
with
bus
us.
drivers.
He gets one for bus driving.
He does.
Yeah.
No, but he retired and he came back, and he come back for 3 years. If he retired, what's the name of retirement? So, but, when it's
And he retired. Yeah.
He's retired?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's retiring, right?
He's already retired, he's just good equipment.
Because of
That's
the
a-
salary?
We can't
No,
get,
he's done. He just doesn't wanna work anymore.
So, you're
so it's
saying.
not about it, we can increase his salary and
He won't stay,
No
no
matter
matter
what.
what, no matter what, he's done.
I offered candy. I even told him I would cry if I had to. Do we need to move the board meeting because of spring break?
No, he's done.
No?
Hey,
Yeah, I ain't gonna, I'm probably gonna be here.
Well, the next week is my spring break.
oh yeah, one of the things for future item, I don't know if that's a future items thing, but for our, like, our committee for the superintendent search, I would like to see if we could add, Zach
I
over
already
there,
asked her, she said, we must have him.
Cassie, and Tim, because those are people that are gonna deal with
We
him.
can, why don't
Every
you send
day.
her, why don't you send her,
Send the,
I think she's wanting us to email her,
the call.
Dr. Call, just, yeah,
Okay.
just ask her.
Would you guys be okay with that though?
Yes,
Because I feel like
but we can't discuss it both, so that's what I'm saying, send her an email and ask her if it would be appropriate to add her.
exactly.
I think you're right, I think that would be.
I
good,
don't have it
because I already
printed.
asked her about that.
You didn't tell me I needed it printed?
But can you do that?
Can you get,
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
don't go nowhere, I gotta print that resolution, okay?
When are those?
What did you print the resolution?
Especially when
How do you
are
do
the
that?
interviews?
You gotta sign it.
They close.
Oh.
There's
right.
a resolution for the bill,
I'm hitting print right now.
cause it just.
Are we moving the board meeting?
So we put,
Oh, we need to go to it. Okay, we gotta.
Is there a lot of applicants?
second,
Wait, what did we do?
There's been a motion to adjourn the meeting, Mr. Wood.
So did we move the board meeting or no?
No.
So we need to do that.
We can send we don't have to do that right here. I mean, we can send that, because what about your meetings or anything? Or is that April?
No, April.
So can we move it before, or, I mean, it would be hard to move it up instead of
We wouldn't have time to move it up
down.
because that's in 2 weeks.
You gotta move it down.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
The week after though is our interview day. We're gonna be interviewing superintendent candidates on the.
So we're going to have to do it the
on
19th.
Well, why did you guys have to come for that meeting during the spring break?
When I was
Question. I mean, if it, it's.
I won't be here.
When? The 19th is our normal meeting, then the week after that is the day we're gonna be here all day.
But that's fine, you guys go ahead with it. I don't think so. What if we moved it up to the 12th?
That's 2 weeks. We'd have to get our agenda done and everything posted. Like, we'd have to get our notice posted in 3 days, and we'd have to get our agenda done next week.
And that's the afternoon we're gonna be meeting with our committee of people for the superintendent.
That's right.
Which, I mean, we can
So
do both.
who's sending out is someone gonna send us out these reminders, which I need?
I was assuming that, Dr. Paul and what's his name, but
Surely they do. Okay. I
Maybe we
need-
should tell them
When
we
you
need to do
send-
that.
the 12th in the afternoon is the day we decided to do the, like, training and things with the interview committee, the people we've all put the names into the spreadsheet for. If you haven't done that, they need that ASAP. And then on the 26th is the day that we'll spend the whole day interviewing candidates, all day.
So can we, Ray, we're at a,
I'd say if you're looking at a board meeting,
if it's during spring break though, we have that meeting, that long meeting to look at the interviews and stuff.
No,
No, that's
Right, is
before.
that what you said?
no. The school board meeting is during spring break.
Will be the
We don't have
19th.
anything
Okay.
candidate-wise.
But do we have to have our principals and stuff at our school board meeting during spring break in March? Can we just go ahead and schedule it, and then if there's.
Business managers have to be here. Just kidding.
Zach is gonna have to report for all of y'all, just because he's turning red.
I'll do it.
Austin, my report.
We'll see. Okay, can we
Thanks a lot.
just go ahead and keep it like it's normally scheduled, I mean. And
It's
then
up to you
if they're
guys.
if they're gone, they're gone.
so Wednesday,
I mean, I hate for,
why couldn't we do it on the 26th?
because that's
That's
the
the
day
day
we're
We're
gonna
gonna be
be
interviewing superintendent.
I mean, we could do it though.
We could, it's just gonna be a long day.
Cause
We might be grouchy and we'll just be like, next.
And that's-
Cause I'll be very honest, I probably won't be here. I was gonna go
Yeah,
somewhere.
On the 26th, we're gonna be doing that, the interviewing will plan from 8 to 5, but we could still,
Yeah,
How
that's
far
the
you
day on
do
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Be on Wednesday.
It doesn't have to be on a Wednesday, no, but
Alright, let's do it on the 25th. Anything about that Tuesday?
great, I'm on spring break that weekend, I guess I'm not. And then we're
don't plan to go here.
Well, we can do it.
That's
Twentieth.
I don't remember.
19th. Whoever comes.
I think so.
Okay, can we determine this in a, well, then we better.
of course,
No, that one,
I'll have to
determine that
tweet.
canceled if we can schedule.
what was wrong with it? Oh, that's just spring break.
Well, but I don't care, I mean, it's not like I'm going to.
When did your spring break start?
But I don't care, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, come on, I don't wanna be in 2 board meetings 2 days in a row. And then I have a doctor's appointment on the 27th. Who needs a spring break? Okay, let's just do it the 24th.
20 what? Good.
At 6 o'clock, Tuesday, the 25th. That's
You
it.
can't, that's my family game night. You cannot.
You're killing me.
I'm sorry,
You're killing me.
but it's our game night and Cassie's gotta be there because she's helping me.
Oh, that is, your junior high?
Yes.
That's okay.
That is like game night, like our family game
Oh,
night.
that is your junior.
Monday
high.
the 24th. What's everybody doing then?
Sounds good.
Well, wait.
Track me. I'm just kidding.
I was like,
Are you serious?
Hey,
Track meets on a
Spring
Monday?
is a busy time, man.
Yes, it is.
Bus drivers,
Hold
you-
on, I gotta look.
Y'all can have it.
There's no athletics April 24th.
you put some-
No athletics on
Oh.
Monday?
No athletics on April 24th.
There's gotta be like a band concert or something.
It's March, we're
There's
talking
something
about.
way more important.
Oh,
than that.
whoops.
I'm looking at, I don't see anything in March.
24th?
It's your birthday? Nice. I'll bring a cake.
I'll be solving.
Oh, never mind, that's softball.
I'll go over it.
Okay, so
Perfect.
Monday, I
Like a
would say,
diesel.
I can't do the 27th. You go with that.
Works for me.
Okay. Monday, May 20.
March.
I'll for that one.
That's not gonna
She wanted me to send a meeting on August 8th or something like that. I was like,
March 24th.
I'll be working for the district at that time.
That's good. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, there's a lot.
So you get to start your spring break off with a meeting.
Oh, wait, it's March 24th, right?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's in April. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. All right. I was like, what's it?
Sixth.
You need to, Facebook Messenger.
What?
If you haven't taken on board, tell your boss, that's
All day.
the afternoon to 12, and all day on the 26th.
Okay, I'll do it.
Well,
Okay.
26.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn the meeting.
Oh, we're already.
All those in